Hello everybody, welcome back once again. I am NegPrimer, and we're jumping back into Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. So we last left off on Onderon. And let's start off by doing some racing. So I think part of the reason I didn't do this in the past is I don't think there's a ton of need to do this. So I don't need to jump and just go straight down the middle of those. A lot of weird lighting effects and stuff. Oop. Oh, come on. Yeah. Even just if they got rid of the like lens flare that happens, oh shoot. Then I think this would be a lot better. But unfortunately, I beat the round one at least. But you'll also notice how much longer it is. So you won with the time of 53.94. Panar has requested grudge match to see who's the victor of the first round. Still offer 500. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, with the money I've made you, I'm not going to pay the fine. I want a cut of the profits. An extra 500 credits if you win. 51.64. Yeah, you'll notice there's a lot of light in my face on this one. And it's really kind of interesting how they've kind of screwed over their game mode by making it too complicated. See, I can bear, like, my screen is so washed out when that happens. Oh. What? Oh, come on. What did I even hit there? On that second time. I completely broke my game audio, though. Okay, I can't jump over those. That's good to know. But see, what I'm saying is there's a little bit too much going on. Like, you don't know, and especially since they're charging you for every run. And if we go into menu, look at this. I'm at 14,000 credits, and I'm not even finding anything to buy. So this is kind of why I didn't ever get good.
Welcome back.
At this.
My deck is still warm.
Or spend a lot of time playing Kazakh with these guys. Is there's no need, and they kind of made it less fun. Actually, I should double check and make sure I know where I'm going. Cantina Rats. Meeting between you, encrypted holodisks, he believe gang leader named Bakal inside the cantina has it. But yeah, it's just kind of one of those things. I actually, swoop racing was interesting in the first because it was just a simple like pattern management, but then they added this whole jumping aspect and they charge you to do it in the first place. And so what is the point? What's interesting is what happened to the other guy, because she wasn't here before and some other guy was.
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave. What's it to you?
Okay, you have something that belongs to Dagon Gent. I want it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
Well, I was hoping I might be able to buy any holodiscs.
It isn't for sale. I warned you, Offworlder. Kill her!
Jeez, just like that. Start off by cutting him down, cutting her down. There's a big axe. I believe we were explicitly told not to fight here. She had an open starport visa, and there's the Gamorrean cleaver and the encrypted holodiscs. And you guys are standing on a corpse. Okay, doesn't look like it has anything.
Now, what do we order? I'll just guess.
That seems like a good idea.
Oh, need.
So I do want to do that. This guy's a starship captain that's worried about them leaving without him, but we also had that mother who was worried. Let's go back and talk about what her story is again. Cause wasn't it something about her husband was an agitator in the war, or something like that? Because we got a second open visa, so we might as well put it to use. And yeah, like I said, I haven't found much of anything to buy in this game. You lady, what's your deal?
Captain, you're back. Please
tell me your story again.
My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming.
But yeah, that's not the full story.
I've told you our story.
Tell me the truth.
My husband, he was part of the Isis Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu to protect the Queen. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
Alright.
Captain, you're... Thank the Four Moons for your kindness, Offworlder. I only wish I had some way to thank you. But my children and I will never forget your kindness. Hurry, children. We get to go on a spaceship, thanks to the captain. We get to go into space.
It's like one of your kids ran the wrong way. So that's our good deed of the day. I could have also helped out the starship captain. But, I think helping her out is the better solution. that captain will get out of here just as soon as things calm down here. And it sucks he'll miss out on this little bit he's doing here, but presumably his crew will come back for him. We'll see if I can't get another at some point along the lines. See, nobody's really carrying anything that sticks out. So I have all this money, but nothing to spend it on, so why should I try to get another 5,000? At the moment, at least. We'll see if it doesn't become more useful later on. But alright, let's go ahead.
Haven't found the encrypted holodisks yet. I won't be able to get a hold of my contact from the palace without it.
Yep, I got the holodisks.
Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting him. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this.
Yep, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
That he's always cautious?
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
Okay.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Master KOTOR, I didn't know you were still alive.
KOTOR, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malak during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. No, I survived the war, if only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore, even an old friend.
Well, yeah. I guess I should... I want to know why I was cast out.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting?
Hello.
In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see
It's a great shot there.
through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
Return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What? What have you done to my men? Last! Men, take care of her. I won't let KOTOR escape.
It's gonna be tough to avoid hitting innocents in this crowded cantina.
Yeah, let's be careful. Influence gain, powder, light side points.
Get this over with.
Take them down.
Ladies, you gotta get out of the way.
Let me handle this.
You know, you could have finished him off. prisoner. Life support pack. So, this lady was running around all over. Getting too rough for you?
Did something just happen?
Yeah? Ignores me. This guy's spazzing out of it. Alright. Oh, here's another. What? Oh, okay. There's 2. 3. 4. Okay. There's a whole group of them. Cow, okay. Let's level up so I don't end up dying here. Actually, let's do wisdom. Still missing a lot with the different power-ups. Okay. That was quite... that was quite an amount of enemies there. These ones seem to have all dropped remains. Let's go ahead and top everybody off there. Okay. Escape from merchant quarter. You'll likely need to bide your time until you can reach the royal palace. Master Kavar said he'd contact you later.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Yes. Vaklu soldiers are attacking.
What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's broad daylight and they were wearing uniform.
You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
Okay. Hello.
You know what to do. Let's do.
Really? A bunch of commoners are gonna try to kill me? Not a great idea. Wouldn't mind you all, like, getting off of the bodies so I can make sure they aren't leaving remains behind. Escape. You know, we never took a look at what this did over here. Oh, I can't do anything with it. Okay.
I noticed your incident just...
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Hi. Turrets are shooting out at me.
Trouble seems to follow you.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to... I'd leave right away.
Yeah.
I'm Captain Galisi, off-worlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to... Everything's...
Okay.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Don't suppose this guy will still sell to me. We can take another look at his inventory. Cherik. Maybe? Oh, jeez. First thing I'm seeing that might actually want to buy. And it's 19,000? Almost 20,000. So there you go. That's why you might want to do the playing the Pazak and everything. Some more HK droids.
Irritated declaration. There you are. I know.
It seems like there weren't this many HK droids in the base game. Oh. Well, that's not good. Cancel your attacks. Oh, look at how light side he is. So that's something we haven't really talked about, is how the characters will change their alignment based on you, based on your influence over them. fairly effective. I wasn't paying attention to the health here. Okay, well, we gotta go back, because everyone's trying to kill me here.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
Other clans, huh? We might know something about that. That sounds... yeah, why do you want to stop the Sith?
The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic. And then my people would be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebonhawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Okay. Well, where were you? Okay, well. People aren't out fighting anymore.
I don't think you'll be able to return to eyes, even a Jedi.
Mandalore's with us for good, huh?
Kumas owes you a debt of honor, traveler.
Hey, we can get the remains from those enemies we fought. It's interesting that the game remembers that they're sitting out here.
I hear you handled ISIS adequately. Mandalore has left me in charge until he has finished his journey to reunite the clans. If there is any change planet side, I'll send you a message.
Okay. We never did see what's behind this door. And you know, I actually kind of want to, Verpine Zal oil alloy mesh. I kind of want to run out by where we set off that permacrete detonator. Bag, okay. I thought the bed. I thought it said bed earlier. I want to see if that's still open and available for me to loot.
Most of the recruits are scouting the perimeter. If they fail Mandalore again, they will be failure. Mandalore, Quartermaster Kex on duty. What do you need?
At ease, Kex. Just checking the camp. Young Kex here got a battlefield promotion when his predecessor got quartered by a beam splitter. Whatever this visitor needs, Kex, you make sure she has access to it, provided she can pay for it.
Of course, Mandalore.
Kex doesn't know why he'd let me roam free. He doesn't trust me.
Really? Is that true, Kex? Do you have some issues with our guest?
I do, Mandalore. I don't trust her.
So you don't think our guest should be wandering around free, is that it?
No, Mandalore, I do not. The stranger may be a spy for Onderon or the Republic.
So you don't trust my judgment? Are there any other orders of mine you want to question?
No, of course not, Mandalore. You are the one we follow without question.
Then you're an idiot, Kex. But you're right not to trust our guest here. I haven't made up my mind about her yet either. But until then, Kex, you do what I say. And my orders are to let our guest have access to our supplies. Got it?
Of course, Mandalore, without question.
Alright. That was a fun little thing. Want to double check and see if he had anything interesting.
Word has spread that you have defeated Braylar.
Yeah, we can talk to one of them and they'll teleport us back to our ship, but I do want to, as I said, double check up over here and see if I can loot that. Because originally Mandalore told us not to touch the contents inside. But we might as well see if we can get in there now that we have Mandalore with us. And then we'll go back to our ship.
What's wrong?
What's going on?
It's a different area, huh? Hello.
Yeah, let's go.
A lot of mines. A lot of robots, too. Let's pick up these mines before we do anything else. Let's go to solo mode so they aren't following me around. And then we'll figure out what to do with the rest of this. Oops. Okay. Oop. Why am I able to go stealth? Looks like it hasn't been used. You can't find any of. That activated all of them. Well, unfortunately, they're about as weak as it comes.
Let me handle this.
Okay. Impossible. Jalshame Mentor armor. impossible, huh? Wonder what to do with those impossible ones. Is there a, I guess we can...
Let's go. Set and activated.
I guess we do that.
Set and activated.
Now y'all could back away from the explosion a little more. Okay. Well, there's a fair amount of stuff, but nothing that was really sticking out at me.
Something.
Yeah, let's go ahead and level him up.
Yeah?
Alright, now we go back to our ship and we can get off this planet. So that didn't take as long as I thought it was going to, getting through the rest of that mission. Otherwise, I might have just wrapped it up last night. So we've spent almost as much time on this planet as we did on the other one. On Duxon here, as we did on Onderon. Okay, so we met with that guy, but he didn't come with us or tell us much of anything.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, I thought he might have something to say about blowing that up. Oh well. Let's head back towards our ship. Actually, I should have checked and see if I could have just warped there. Okay. It looks like we gotta walk back there. So, once we get back to our ship, I guess we'll talk to everybody. And maybe start the next planet? I don't know, remains. 100 credits. We can go to, Nar Shaddaa or Korriban next. And then that'll be our third planet. And if it holds to the same formula as the first game, then that means that something will happen after that. After the third planet, something big will go down. And I don't know, Onderon there feels a little bit incomplete, doesn't it? I know, I've played this. See, we could have used this guy and his companion on the other side to work back and forth. But I wanted to see if there were any enemies or anything on the way, even. So yeah, I've played this before, so I know what's coming, but...
You will talk. Defiant statement.
Hello.
There is nothing you can do to me. Do your worst. Agonized exclamation. My photoreceptors! My photoreceptors! Statement. I shall up the charge of your circuits next time. Now, answer the question. Posturing statement. I will never talk. Statement. Then I will have to settle for your screams.
That is one sick droid.
How do we get an HK-50 on here?
Statement. My prisoner has revealed something of interest. Allow me to share it with you. Statement. The facility that is creating these cruder, unsophisticated versions of me is located on Telos. I propose we go there and turn it into a smoldering crater.
Telos, huh? Disciple?
There was a pattern to Revan's attacks during the Jedi Civil War. He sought to convert Jedi, not kill them. But that is not all. In fact, he fought to keep the infrastructure intact. Killed certain political leaders that would lead to destabilization. First Patriarch Lelin Dur of Sirocco, the Corellian diplomat Mimis Yoon, and Yusunas of Achani.
You think he wanted to have something left to conquer?
I'm not sure that he intended to conquer. I think he was trying to do something else. I think he was trying to unify the galaxy against some other threat.
Against some other threat?
I do not know. And that concerns me.
Okay. So we didn't really have any concept of that before. Hello,
My
Thesis.
life for yours.
Like you're all injured still. What else can I teach you?
I am prepared for...
The beast trick.
I understand now. My life. I will...
Nothing. Well, we didn't get to take her with us down to Onderon. Let's talk to Bowder.
Having you here has an effect on me, General. I never noticed it years ago. I think my mind was too occupied then.
What do you mean?
I feel calm, more in control. The anger is still there, but I can feel it drifting away. The last years of my life have been defined by it. The Mandalorians, Zerka, and Revan. And above all else, myself, for Malachor.
What about me for giving the order?
General, it had to be done. My hands destroyed the Mandalorians. I cannot be forgiven for that.
Had you not, millions of innocents in the Republic would have been killed, and you saved them.
Even if I did it out of hatred of the Mandalorians?
Sure. Mandalorians were defeated and the Republic saved.
That might be the truth, but I don't want to see it that way. I can't just ignore the blood on my hands.
You dwell too much on the past, cannot undo history, but you can change the future.
Even if there isn't, I still feel like I need to do something to make up for it.
Oh, hey. Learn the ways of the Force I could teach you, but you must let go of your anger, or else it will destroy you and you will fall.
Under your guidance, I feel like I could overcome my anger.
No time to waste. We turning him into a Jedi? We already did that with Disciple. Ah! Why are we fighting? We're training, presumably, but... It's kind of interesting we just jump in there and punch him in the face all of a sudden. Hello. Did he just steal one of my lightsabers for this? We're supposed to believe he built his own. It's good he turned off his lightsaber there. Now become a Jedi Guardian. Just like that, huh?
Yes, General?
Let's teach him some
Don't worry,
forms.
Thank you, General. Yes, General.
Some techniques.
If you think they'll help.
Beast trick.
Yes, General. If you think...
Effect mind.
Yes, General. If you...
Dominate mind.
Yes, General. Let's get to...
Improve two-weapon fighting.
Yes. Let's get to...
Master two-weapon fighting.
Yes, General. Sorry, General, I'm flat out. Something...
Query. Is...
Do you know what love is?
Answer. Many organic meatbags find that question difficult to answer, Master. But I believe I can provide you with a satisfactory definition. Definition. Love is making a shot to the knees of a target 120 kilometers away using an Aerotech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope.
120 kilometers? There's certain lethal charm in such a shot.
Statement. This definition, I am told, is subject to interpretation. Obviously, love is a matter of odds. Not many meatbags could make such a shot. And strangely enough, not many meatbags would derive love from it. Yet for me, love is knowing your target, putting them in your targeting reticle, and together achieving a singular purpose against statistically long odds.
So, for those that don't know, a good rule of thumb is just, if you don't know the exact conversion, just do 2 kilometers to a mile. It's actually not that, but that's good enough. Don't do that somewhere where you need to like keep track of what your speed limit is or anything like that.
Statement.
But definitely.
Answer. Master, I consolation. Besides, you are of...
Okay. But yeah, it's a perfectly adequate, simple answer. Did you know Mandalore? Once? What happened? Of course I want to know. He was left behind by who? His master. And your master, but why? Guess I want to see the holo record. Oh, there's Revan. And... should look fairly familiar. Is there no audio? Do you know what they said? That, of course, was Canderous, which means Mandalore is Canderous from the first game. It looked like Revan needed Canderous. So why show me this? A glitch? Alright. Why doesn't Canderous recognize you? Not every droid is the same. Maybe they are to a Mandalorian. Just making an observation. I can tell you apart from other droids. Most of them, anyways. Yeah, I still can't do anything. Okay, so he is Canderous.
Yes, is that is
Training Dantooine. So Canderous, after the events of the first game, looks like quite a while after actually, because he had grown a beard, but Revan sent him back to Duxon to train an army.
Yes.
What can you tell me about the crystal?
That crystal is bonded. Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly... Is there...
Well, we'll fix that in a minute. I don't think we ever asked this. If the Council cast you out, how come Atris and none of the Jedi Masters mentioned you?
Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
You're lying to me.
Am I? Then perhaps you should know there are techniques in the Force where one can cloud the memory of others, make their presence so small as to be unnoticed. And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is much life and death where sensing such things is difficult. As I said, it is of no consequence to me or to them.
Do you use it on me?
No, but if I did, you would never know. So my words only carry as much worth as you believe them to. But perhaps you will understand this, that perhaps it is important to me that you see me and my actions uncloaked. It is important that your judgments, whether be good or bad, stem from seeing me as I truly am.
Sure, I trust you. Nah, I'm gonna call her a liar. I still think you're lying to me and you haven't told me everything.
And you are learning quickly. Distrust is an effective shield and should be carried always.
See?
Ask.
Well, she says that I'm not in alignment with the crystal. I'll talk to Mandalore here in a bit. I'm sure he has 200 hours worth of dialogue.
Yes. That crystal, let me... There. Now, is there...
Okay. So she updated that crystal to match my alignment.
Nice ship you have here. Where did you get it?
Well, we already know who you are because of all that. Requisitioned it from clutches of a Sith warship.
I see. Well, you were lucky to get it then. This is a fast ship. Well made. I'll bet she'd have some stories to tell. Now, was there something else you needed?
What's your take on the Republic?
The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
You seem rather complimentary of Revan, considering he destroyed your people.
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on.
Yeah, I say it wasn't really fear that kept them from fighting.
I'm sure there were good reasons. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now, was there something else you needed?
What can you tell me about the Mandalorians?
The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed us when you had the chance. As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive. Our honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always.
Yeah, there's more to life than war and battle.
There are, but those are luxuries. Luxuries that were paid for by the blood of our warriors, alive and dead. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action, and I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now, was there something else you needed?
Are you certain other clans will follow you?
We have suffered defeats before, but none like our defeat at Malachor. Our spirit may have faded, but it hasn't died. It will burn bright again, like a star in the heavens.
Then why didn't they come together earlier?
The end of the Mandalorian Wars was something new and unknown to us. Revan fought us like a true warrior and defeated us on our own terms. Revan embodied our philosophy and showed us our own weaknesses. Then he exploited them. It was a painful lesson. With Mandalore dead, our weapons taken, and our pride destroyed, many lost their way. But I will change that.
Hasn't anybody tried to do that before you?
Only Mandalore can command the clans. There was no new Mandalore for many years. I can tell you want to know more, but we can talk more later about this. Now, is there something else you needed?
How did you become Mandalore?
Being Mandalore is the greatest honor for our people. Mandalore's helmet is passed from one leader to the next. When Revan executed Mandalore before our eyes, he cast Mandalore's helmet away, denied it to us. He took Mandalore's helmet and left with it. If he hadn't done that, the new Mandalore would have been chosen that day. But without leadership and direction, the clans scattered, fell apart.
All of this is over a helmet?
It isn't just any helmet. It means more to us than your lightsaber does to you. While it wouldn't be unheard of for a new helmet to be created, it was determined to find the real thing. Claiming the helmet is a traditional way for the new Mandalore to be chosen. Even in defeat, we held on to our traditions.
Alright, so how'd you find the helmet?
During the Jedi Civil War, I met and traveled with Revan. I was there with him when he defeated Darth Malak, and traveled with him afterwards. Eventually, he told me where he had taken the helmet. He set me upon this path. We can talk about Revan and other things later if you like. You know enough for now. Now, is there something else you needed?
Anything you can do to help out?
I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now, is there something else you needed? I thought that the Force would be enough of a...
See some stimulants. I'll take any advantage I can get.
That's a good position for a warrior to take. but even better if he relies completely on his own strength. Here you go. But don't get too attached to them. I only have time to make so many. Now, is there something else you needed?
I would have thought you'd be tougher than you are.
I fought countless battles. Ones most didn't walk away from. The wounds add up. And even the implants are all that keep me going sometimes. I may have been stronger in my youth, and stupider. But now I've got to rely more on my armor, my weapons, and my cunning. Now, is there something else you needed?
Alright.
I want to have a word with you.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure that we have some things clear. Right now, we both seek the same goals, whatever our reasons may be. The Sith must be stopped. If they destroy the Jedi, the Republic will fall and my people will be eradicated or enslaved. To survive, I'll help you. But as Mandalore, I have another duty. The unification of the clans.
Okay. How do you plan on doing that?
After our defeat at Malachor, the survivors spread across the Outer Rim, many taking up work as mercenaries, or worse. But they cannot have fallen so far that they will not recognize a new Mandalore has been chosen. One who will restore our people to glory. I'll fight beside you, but I'm warning you, don't get in my way. I'm not asking for help. I'm just asking you to let me do this. Cross me, and I might have to reevaluate our arrangement.
Okay. Well, like, can I really... Is that a threat?
Of course it's a threat. Get in my way, it'll be something more. After the Sith are dealt with, you can turn your attention to us. Or maybe we can forge an alliance of our own. Our next battle need not be fought against your Republic. Consider what I've said. Now, is there something else you needed?
Well, I mean, that would be good.
I have questions for you.
Okay, go ahead.
You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
They were the only Jedi who realized the Republic would fall without the support of the Jedi.
Huh. We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. And by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us?
Worthy adversaries.
And that is how we thought of you. Not of the Jedi in particular, but the men and women who joined Revan and Malak to fight against us. You turned a demoralized, defeated mess into a coordinated army. You brought tactics, backbone, and above all else, victory to them. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic. With a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this. Is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory?
That's one way of looking. Yeah, the Mandalorians couldn't overrun the Republic.
I suppose we'll never know. Now, is there something else you needed? Yeah, what do you want?
Okay. Atten, you got anything to say for yourself?
Something up? Alright.
Nope, I don't think I gain new questions with them unless I take them out with me. Well, he wants to reunite the clans. Oh, that's interesting. Onderon and Duxon are there. So let's go to Dantooine, because we know that there are some people there. So we'll take him with us, and we'll take Bao-Dur with us. You were using a lightsaber before, buddy. Uh-oh. They took away a point. I only get 4 points per level now, apparently. Lots of powers. Let's see. Let's do the lightsaber. Give him some powers. Oh. He was a high level when we made him a Jedi, though. He isn't gonna get much. Look at that, we're both off the chart. We need to have a better influence on you.
Greetings.
Nope. You're damaged.
My apologies. I have error. Process exterior damage analysis. Level 7. Memory storage
He's damaged.
Error. May I? If you...
Let's go.
Let's get you to do it.
May I? Greetings, Jedi. Welcome back to Dantooine.
Hey, did that droid just call you a Jedi?
Yeah.
You are not a Jedi. The droid is malfunctioning.
I guess that's one way to win an argument.
Something you need.
Okay. So had me hack that droid just for that little exchange there. But we can use Mandalore to convince... Assuming these Mandalorians are still over here. We can get them to join up with him. Then we can go back to our ship and then head to Telos with HK-47 and see if we can't figure out what's going on there. They're still here, okay. Fade to black.
Look who's walked into our camp, boys. Mandalore himself has come to visit us.
I am the new Mandalore. I have reclaimed Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory.
And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted to be called that.
That would be a mistake.
I know all about your exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader.
It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind.
Are we gonna have to fight these guys?
Out of this. This is my fight. No one
This might take a while.
I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood today. Gather your clan and return to Dutton. You have seen the last of your mercenary days.
Yes, Mandalore.
Cool. Gain some influence over that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. He's more gray now. Okay, well. Let's get back to our ship. It's interesting. There's a... Doesn't seem to be any, like, return to ship button in this game. Makes you actually walk all the way back there every time. Another one of those changes that's like, why... I don't understand why you changed that from the first game. Because there totally was the ability to do that in the first game. But okay, I don't... Were there any Mandalorians on Telos? I guess we're headed there anyways. If we have to, I can switch out my party. That guy's really mad at us being a Jedi. Other disciple one. Mandalore and Kreia.
Do you understand, tiny Jedi?
You? Who are you? What are you doing on this
Enough. What did you see in the web of worlds that have died? What did you see when you saw it through the Force?
I see the death of the galaxy. Of life. At first, I thought it was just conquest. But it's more terrible than that. It's an echo, spreading outwards, killing everything. It's not possible.
You are a wasted pawn of the Republic, young one. You could have been so much more, even with your wide-eyed innocence, your naive love for others. Now you understand the magnitude of what is being done.
I know you. Not even the markings of the dark side can hide it. Why have you done this?
I? Do you think I seek the death of all living things? There is no victory in such things. I do not want to win our war like this, little Jedi. When I win, I wish it to be because I was right, my teachings true.
How long have you been here? Among us?
You know the truth. I have always been here, watching and listening to the echo you have found. You know its source and what must be done.
I will not let you hurt her.
Little Jedi, you cannot stop me. But you will forget this. Your mind is worse than the others, so open, so trusting. Your feelings for her are your weakness. Yet I will gift you with this. You will remember what you have discovered when the time is correct. Know that you have seen what formerly only I knew. Now we shall see if you have the strength to stop what comes.
So... It's interesting, Mandalore wasn't any part of that, but he was standing right there.
Yes?
See, and here's kind of what throws me through a loop about this.
Ask.
She won't answer any questions. We get to see that little thing, so we know she's up to something. He seemed to be accusing her of spreading...
Yes, General?
Of,
Yes?
Medical skills.
That...
He said,
Yeah, what do you...
He basically said, I feel the echo. Why did you hide it from us? So he's basically accusing her of being the one that's spreading the echo. And he accused her of being the one who was trying to destroy everything, basically. And she said she's not that. So he accused her of being that Sith in the mask. But then she said she's not. She doesn't see any point to destroying the universe. So she at least has that going for her. Okay, so Bouter, we did never put a lightsaber in your hand. Let's do a double-bladed lightsaber. That's the palace. Lost Jedi. Source. Okay. Well, HK47 said we need to come here. To figure out who's sending those HK droids to us.
Query. State.
Cannot visit the factory at free will, trigger further along at the main plots. Oh, so maybe I didn't need to come to Telos after all. Because it's not even in that list right now. Do you know where the clones are being created? The facility is creating these crater is located on Telos. I propose we go there and turn it into a smoldering crater. You cannot visit the factory at free will. Oh. Okay. So that factory, that'll be all new to me. You originally were supposed to go there. The reason that was so weird is because that's cut content that has been restored by this mod. And so we'll have to end up seeing what that looks like. And hopefully it won't be kind of a complete disaster. Hello, back here again?
I wish to show you something.
Me? What?
Not with words, but by feeling it. With the Force. Close your eyes. Feel the universe. Strip away the life on board the ship. Someone is creating an echo, a resonance in the Force. Someone is consuming life, using it to feed their hunger. Each dying world creates an echo in the Force. And as the echoes build, it becomes a noise. Deafening, destructive. It touches all life in ways that are invisible to see. The darkness, the despair created from such events breeds and grows. Someone is bringing the dark side to the galaxy through destruction. A critical point is approaching, and the wound must be healed.
Yeah, isn't that just Visa's master? Didn't we already know all that?
That is
not a whole lot of answers. Kreia is somehow more involved than she's letting on. So let's see. Telos, we know, is clear. We can't go back to Onderon, and there's nobody on Duxon. Nothing else on Duxon worth doing. 20. I don't really want to start a new planet. So what we're gonna do, I guess I'm gonna wrap it up there for today. Sorry it's gonna be a little bit shorter than normal, since we're only at an hour and 20 minutes or so. Next week we need to decide if we want to go to Korriban or Nar Shaddaa. I know there'll be someone we can pick up on Nar Shaddaa. And I forgot who the last person is. Unless it is who I'm thinking it is. It's hard to... So, one thing you gotta keep in mind with this is that there are two different characters that, you get one for being light side or dark side. You get a different character depending on which of those. And you get different characters depending on whether you're male or female. And I swear, if I'm remembering this correctly, you get Disciple for being female, and then a different character for being male. But I don't remember who the last spot is, because we don't have the light side character yet. So we'll get the light side character, and then someone else. I don't know, but that's where we're at. We'll head off to either Nar Shaddaa or Korriban next time, and then we will move on. So we might only have another half dozen or so streams left. It's actually, this game seems like it's taken quite a bit longer, but maybe it's just because I'm doing short episodes and not doing it as often as I was with the first one. I think I was a lot better at doing it every day with that one. But either way, we'll call it quits for now. I'm gonna go do some other recording tonight, and then let me know if you think I should do Korriban or Nar Shaddaa, and we will be back again tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.